Mad years holding it down, we fucking veterans. Hip-hop be the settlement, we citizens can't let you in. Forever in the day, we hold it down with the best of them.
It's slopes and profound has been holding it down the fort with the financial support, burning ganja instead in Newports as we stand forth. Up in the studio like it's a resort, with the endless nights on the mic, with the task and in my hand to export. We're the true originators using mics as swords, swing them like gladiators. We still on the ones and twos and the crossfaders, the underground crate crusader, the annihilators with the lightsabers, breathing through my gas mask like Darth Vader. You can see the Death Star from far, nothing major. We out here on the grind trying to get this paper. We take a dab in the lab when we collab, that burns up like vapors. There's no comparison. Organized Mindz been holding it down. We're fucking veterans, hip-hop settlement. We the citizens that can't let you win. We the intelligent, eloquent for the boom bap development. From heaven sent to keep it relevant.
The OMC garrison, them rival, there's no comparison. Mad years holding it down, we fucking veterans. Hip-hop be the settlement, we citizens can't let you in. Forever in the day, we hold it down with the best of them.
On the OMC headquarters, you couldn't pull a fast one. You'll never last, run. Have you done in a brutal fashion? The reaction stains the faces, the higher ups in your faction. No caption, rivers of blood run red after we behead your captain. This creates widespread panic, runs rampant throughout the encampment. Flies begin to mobilize on the steel and the stagnant. Seen them coming long distance, so we blamed them. Look how they start scrambling, giving them no time for planning. Enemies advancing south, claymores I've laid for them. Element of surprise, sending men straight to their savior, cause I play to win. Learn how to turn cold, crush coke into notes on hot porcelain. Live my life dodging police enforcement, moving like dogs off the leash, blood's coursing. Learned if you ain't got homies outside the US, then you ain't important. Older deceitful web suckers choose to snooze on. When under pressure, those who know you fold like futon. When the heat is on, buttermilk word is on, heard is strong.
The OMC garrison, them rival, there's no comparison. Mad years holding it down, we fucking veterans. Hip-hop be the settlement, we citizens can't let you in. Forever in the day, we hold it down with the best of them. The OMC garrison, them rival, there's no comparison. Mad years holding it down, we fucking veterans. Hip-hop be the settlement, we citizens can't let you in. Forever in the day, we hold it down with the best of them.
Before I pack another bowl of this gas, inhale, exhale through my gas mask, reminiscing the nostalgia of the past. In the limelight when I have my mind right, having a blast, ripping MCs apart in the cipher. It slopes with the scope, the number one sniper that gets the crowd hyper. Up in the circle while I'm smoking this purple, puffing mad clouds, keeping my vibe that I describe loud. Being young and proud, keeping that boom bap rap that I vow, dodging that mumble rap crap that's not allowed in my eardrum. Always searching for the knowledge and wisdom, taking down that positive vibe through my system that amplifies, that opens up my third eye. Meditating under the sun till the clouds cry, growing my wings till I learn how to fly. Life's like a chess game till I die. Always on the move to improve, don't hesitate to make a mistake. You got nothing to lose, so light up the fuse to spark a flame. Organize Mindz name, always rock steady on my aim. Out in the field playing these war games, a buffalo soldier that tries to keep his composure while you're smoking that lime doja as an ambrosia that keeps your mind captivated while you're medicated, sedated. God bless, we made it. Glad Organized Mindz was created, heavily rotated as you keep your eyes dilated, faded, keeping the mental flow serrated, updated, innovated, captivated in the sound that keeps it sedated. Every word is stimulated, it keeps it going when we're flowing creative. Puff, puff, pass, hoping this high will forever last.
Roll up the gas and smoking it down until it's ash.
Puff, puff, pass, hoping this high will forever last.
Roll up the gas and smoking it down until it's ash.
Puff, puff, pass, hoping this high will forever last.
Roll up the gas and smoking it down until it's ash.
Puff, puff, pass, hoping this high will forever last.
Roll up the gas and smoking it down until it's ash. Rolling them homilies, the ganja burn like lava. Setting my mind at ease and puffing something proper. This be that OMC with potent marijuana. Put some hash in the blood, we higher than some helicopters. Take flight on mics when I touch the boulder light. Gotta take it away if you ain't smoking it right. This be that cabbage, not your average, y'all bullshit aside. Bubble hash to the dome, percolation is prone. The homie grew it on his own, low key with the tree. We don't be talking on the phone, we be stalking on the bone. chrome with the green marrow. In the studio, lace of the OMC apparel. That super glue loaded in the barrel. That's that goodness. Don't fuck with no backwards bliss. But the front two I can't do. They be hitting funny as shit. But what the fuck could you do? I cast a roach out in the bar and roll another one too. I call that the head changer. Usually passing on my left. I ain't the Lone Ranger. Organize Mindz crew, pro and slopes create bangers. We rock sessions, studio, smoke now, fake later. Pull your card like Yu-Gi-Oh! Act like we ain't did you a favor. Passing this to you and yours so you can savor the flavor of these wax-like tracks. Like a cherry or green bowl and be a rap like that. Leave you flat in your back. Choking so much, thought you had an asthma attack. As a matter of fact, throw some hash on the cherry, man. I'm bringing it back. My head's ringing, I tap. Breathing that smog and it's a rap. Remain blunted, come and get it if you want it. Puff, puff, pass. It was OMC that done it. Running through the streets like a red-eyed pundit. Fingering through hundreds. Probably take a train, 210 to bus it. Do this cause I loves it. Smoking raws, rhyme rugged, and peep the subject.
Puff, puff, pass, hoping this high will forever last.
Roll up the gas and smoking it down until it's ash.
Puff, puff, pass, hoping this high will forever last.
Roll up the gas and smoking it down until it's ash.
Puff, puff, pass, hoping this high will forever last.
Roll up the gas and smoking it down until it's ash.
Puff, puff, pass, hoping this high will forever last.
Roll up the gas and smoking it down until it's ash. You get torn when you put through the storm. We get through hard times like it was the norm.
OMCC, our signatures worn. Fly attire, spitting fire, let the knowledge be born.
Come correct with the proper aspect. Herbs get their ass kicked, harassed quick. Extinct for a while, brought back to life like Jurassic. A tap on my shoulder means to conjure another classic. New car smell rhymes, brand new wrapped in the plastic. Deemed verbally fit, won't ever submit to all that bullshit. Cowardice and counterfeit. Yo, it's funny to see dummies struggle to be on the cool list. You fools is timid, found face down in the deep end of a pool of spirits. 2020, man, the rules the weirdest. Besides that, the renegade stays bearded. It was noted that I appeared with slow, grab the mic, yo, there was no hope. OMC degree, it's just that dope. Tag team style off the ropes. The turnbuckle left you broke. Came to win, gotta pin you if your grind is too thin. Try to keep my body balanced, but my mind's in a spin. The maze that I'm in is hella dismal and grim. The pressure is akin to extinction level events on a level of 10 times 10 KO-Ken. To do away with many men and women who play as obstructions, reconstruction, the productions of new, removal of old. Abide by the code that's worth more than gold. As my physical stroll through dimensions to bring back rhyme perfection. In this time you'll find my lines transforms into lessons. Explore the blessings, ignore digressing. Staying to the topic that you're addressing. We come through aiding and abetting, us two constantly repping. Never giving a fuck about who we upsetting. Using my vocal tone and a mic as my weapon of choice. With much poise, you niggas nothing but much noise. A bunch of fuck boys. Try tripping us up, you'll need much ploys and schemes. Avoid you fools and fiends. Straight fuck you up, boy. With the knuckle up, boy. Don't want no beef with OMC, you punks made of soy. Razor blade your boy on his face, had to take the joy. Come through drenched from the storm, setting the baits on the line like Norm. Remain solemnly sworn. You get torn when you put through the storm. We get through hard times like it was the norm.
OMCC, our signatures worn. Fly attire, spitting fire, let the knowledge be born. It's silent before the storm when we perform. With the flow and sensation, with the inspiration that starts to take form. Where words are born, with halos and horns. Polarized right under your eyes that's torn. From the unwritten page to become a sage. In this dying age, we have to be in the forefront. When we stunt, rolling up wax blunts. Trimming large ganja plants like grunts. Having mad munchies, candy junkie. Going for nerds and runs. Making something out of nothing, cage monks. That slams dunks on these punks. That think they have the highest status. Thinking the wall's the fattest. Nothing but chumps that put up fronts. With a whole different degree of MC discography. Hitting the ones and twos on this trilogy. Straight from the gates to escape OMC Academy. Learning the wizardry of this full alchemy. With the different theories to keep it weary. Unsettled, hopscotching on puddles. Looking through the eye of the storm until the rain settles. Tossing pebbles across the lakes with no mistakes. We must stay awake in different dynamics to keep the incense lit when we spit. While we smoke the organic with initial thoughts where the seeds are implanted. You got to make the most out of it. Don't take life for granted. Enchanted with the spells that swell with the turbulence that you can't even tell if the storm's coming from heaven or hell. When the rules of physics get bent, heaven sent. When slopes intense, so when bent to a certain extent. With that one mistake that can make you stay awake, affects the mind state when it starts to resonate.
So much pressure and stress on my chest, make you regress. They see you shine and wanna put you back in the darkest of depths. I'm coming from a cold cloth, man, the darkest of jet. 34 years strong, so I'm as hard as a vet. No need to flex, I got the eyes to see and heed to the test. OMC, dojo degree, ain't nothing less, but much more stashed tucked tight from your visual. These times is critical, plus finances is at a minimal. Niggas talking on some subliminal. In reality, the FB, the IGS, digital, stuck in your player hater isms, trapped in these gritty ass conditions. Anything it takes to make that paper stack thicken. Through the struggle and the pain, campaign or coalition. Tradition to spit our writtens so you and yours would listen. Organize Mindz crew through the darkness we shine through to remind you the fine dining that we supplying, dude. Went from the street dreaming to the G's from streaming by any fucking means we fiending. Bending the blinds and sliding shutters. Tumultuous times we dealing. Ain't no well-being, just a hell bent and the thieving. Money well spent, call it Georgia even. Striving for the skeletons of papyrus while trying to survive a virus. The food decreased, the late lease, the getting fleeced, the blessed sheep, the work 7 days a week, the hardly ever gets some sleep unless the wool gets pulled. The world it always plays for keeps. How you want it, 6 feet away or 6 feet deep. Carried by 6, probably missed by none. Sometimes life be like a playoff game, you lose by 1. Mad stressing and depression, from this you can't run. Guessing the answer to these questions, guaranteed get done. No long progression, step 1 get some. Profound sound represent OMC, he be the elect one.
With that one mistake that can make you stay awake, affects the mind state when it starts to resonate.
So much pressure and stress on my chest, make you regress. They see you shine and wanna put you back in the darkest of depths.
With that one mistake that can make you stay awake, affects the mind state when it starts to resonate.
So much pressure and stress on my chest, make you regress. They see you shine and wanna put you back in the darkest of depths.
I must confess, the weight of the pressure and the stress can make a man depressed. That's why you have to digest that chronic in your chest. Ganja blessed, just to get some essential mental rest. I must confess, I always try my best to create a positive vibration for this inspiration as it resonates within the core of the brain that heavily strains and drains the life out of you just to pursue the so-called life of happiness. Ignorance is bliss. You have to roll that dice sometimes and take that risk. Once in a while, you have to close the chapter of the book just to blow out the candles and wish. Hand over fist, this to keep the incense lit. Let it illuminate when you create self-exist. They say stress and pressure is created from the mind by design, from past experience that you endure and refine, to ignore in different kinds and ways, to portray how you sun gaze as a phase, to raise awareness, become careless, to become the rarest mind state. It can make you awake, looking at a man's fate, from learning from past mistakes. When you meditate and reevaluate your mental traits, so organize your mind, redefine the design of subconscious of mankind, turning the page as a sage to subconsciously unlocking a stage, to engage as at such a young age, to disbelieve and achieve enlightenment from a surrounding environment, through the mental vast experiments that's so evident, to become a refined specimen and developing your own testament that's embedded with the mental medicine that's eloquent, with the cellular supplement that's relevant, to keep it intelligent when your mind is spent just to pay the rent. The pressure was relieved for that certain extent, for that particular moment. Wish you could go back in time and clone it. With that one mistake that can make you stay awake, affects the mind state when it starts to resonate.
So much pressure and stress on my chest, make you regress. They see you shine and wanna put you back in the darkest of depths.
With that one mistake that can make you stay awake, affects the mind state when it starts to resonate.
So much pressure and stress on my chest, make you regress. They see you shine and wanna put you back in the darkest of depths. Catch the vibe in
the studio, keep it live. This what happened when OMC and Armbar collide. Our sound wave, guarantee fame, worldwide. We stay paid, stick to the trade, damn right. Catch the vibe in the studio, keep it live. This what happened when OMC and Armbar collide. Our sound wave, guarantee fame, worldwide. We stay paid, stick to the trade, damn right.
Here comes slopes that deploy as a young beat boy that hits the streets and destroy. Ganja blast that keeps you paranoid off this cannabinoid, using the shadow clone jitsu that hits you as a decoy, keeping these flows sharper than Weapon X adamantium alloy, cutting through the sentinels and androids to avoid capture. The student has surpassed the master. Organized Mindz Ninja Scrolls has written another chapter. All four elements combined to mitigate the disaster. The element of surprise to move right past you with a blink of an eye. Young-blooded samurai that fights for honor, willing to die. Guarding the shogun, don't even try. Making thugs cry, the power struggle will leave you dry. The medieval Knievel ripping through your cerebral, making this telekinesis, moving pieces that are lethal. I'm using my telepathic like an automatic that causes static, wreaks of havoc. This is Organized Mindz, sustains your brain that grows gigantic with seeds implanted, breaking your thoughts into fragments. We are the opposite that track like magnets. We diffuse like ancient tablets. To explain my mental frame as my domain has a bad habit. When a mic is presented, I grab it. I use it as my extension of a sword when I stab it, causing ripple effects that's indirect, causing damage with the full circle effect that I manage. Noah's Ark that rips you apart, that paints on the canvas, that I start to pray like a praying mantis that's meditating over the world with the grade A cannabis. I can't resist to exist as a raw lyricist, making hits, making the world shift as you uplift, shape shift as God's gift. So light up the split and take another hit of this bubonic chronic shit.
Catch the vibe in the studio, keep it live. This what happened when OMC and Armbar collide. Our sound wave, guarantee fame, worldwide. We stay paid, stick to the trade, damn right. Catch the vibe in the studio, keep it live. This what happened when OMC and Armbar collide. Our sound wave, guarantee fame, worldwide. We stay paid, stick to the trade, damn right. Keep my head nodded like a California stoner. Oma, season the track to put it on ya. Cold-blooded with the arrangements, got pneumonia. Like smoking trees, fly with the beats, do what they supposed to. And as an MC, I write our action, make it happen. Made reactions, all her spite. Silver surf throughout the universe what I personify. I'm swaying like the palm trees, harvest way beyond reach. Till the concrete. I'm coming from a long, steep road of wins and losses. Shit moves so fast here, I take them in the process. We ain't too bougie here, we duck our heads on the faucets. Remember touching my pockets, and knowing I'm broke, the frequent deposits. Breaking bread, almost my folks. Scramble the yolks, finish your breakfast. And on a good note, too many bad notes, struck a chord and like. The only melody I see is that there's more to life. But something ill while you spill, man, they sure to bite. It's alright, got copyrights, hope your molars right. Rock the scene, baby, sure you're right. Organize Mindz crew, make sure the flows is tight. Some niggas ask how much it costs, some niggas know the price. Success, click, clack, you know that goes with ice. Like how I let go of mics, a smith with words when I spit superb versage. From the 909 divine, but I can show you where the curb is. Creating dope tracks just for the sole purpose. No matter how hard the road get, staying devoted and focused. You know this profound sound, knowing just how to approach it. Always on the move, never am I just posted. Always on the move, never am I just posted. Yeah. Catch the vibe in the studio, keep it live. This what happened when OMC and Armbar collide. Our sound wave, guarantee fame, worldwide. We stay paid, stick to the trade, damn right. Catch the vibe in the studio, keep it live. This what happened when OMC and Armbar collide. Our sound wave, guarantee fame, worldwide. We stay paid, stick to the trade, damn right.
Handle things at home before you go out in orbit. The only reason you out in space is to conquer more shit.
Using up natural resources, can't afford it. Choosing not to feed the poor, it's hella morbid. It's wild that a virus can cause economic crisis. Selling the cure even though life is priceless. The new mankind designed using unethical devices that splices through your cellular structure. The food that can misconstrue lifeless. Mislabeling GMO is to be heartless, just to gain profits, making the system mad toxic to every vessel and droplets, trying to blur our vision through our mind and our optics. It's hard to stop it, the economic behavior, searching for your savior. They pretend to be your friend to do you a favor. Mental health has become a vital problem. They say they will help and solve them by giving you a stimulus check. What do you expect with the vaccine venom to inject? COVID-19 was the project. Now you wait for the side effects down the road when the human race implodes. After the scientists will dissect the human subject to collect the raw data to correct the new strand to expand to different foreign lands, unveiling the master plan, becoming one world, one land where private farmers and organics are banned. Corporations will have the upper hand. International flights will be banned, where the lifespan is based on the cryptocurrency scanned on your hand. Determine if you belong to the lowlands, man. Wish you had 100 grand in your hand, selling that adrenal gland. The hypocritical stance to the expedition to Mars when third world children starve.
Handle things at home before you go out in orbit. The only reason you out in space is to conquer more shit.
Using up natural resources, can't afford it. Choosing not to feed the poor, it's hella morbid.
Shit's mad hard, you talking about going to Mars. People starving, doing bad, and living out of their cars. Worry about that 1-800 number on the back of your card. The EDD ain't work for me, so they slapping me hard. It's funny how you dummies front, astrologically sound. When Houston found they had a problem, it was seen from the ground, like giants looking down on ants. Satellites plus all the hype that make a nation seem advanced. And here's the truth, we come a long way from fig trees to space suits. Plant a flag far away, start mining that space loot. Thoroughly amused by the zero gravity blues. Trying to run a race through space, you can't even tie your shoes. Vital clues, instead of jet propulsion, why don't you buy some food for everyone that needs some food? Instead of a war amongst the stars, human nature is what we often seem to do. I seen the proof, go to space, eradicate the place and hide the truth. Too many people just struggling trying to get their eat on, while you greedy fucks taxing to get the hyperspeed on. Trapped up in a fucking dream where you believe that the theme is Gundam Wing. 2021, shit ain't what it seemed. Trying to survive here on Earth, extend my life and do my thing. And once my thing is did, then we could get onto spaceships, then we could advance from basic. These were the facts that you hated. Contracts were slated, homes evacuated. They said that there was a problem cracking the space dome. Wishing for one final taste of home. Shattered glass everywhere, everybody get thrown, floating through orbit. Handle things at home before you go out in orbit. The only reason you out in space is to conquer more shit.
Using up natural resources, can't afford it. Choosing not to feed the poor, it's hella morbid. Both sides down to the pavement just to retrieve the counter militant, bringing undisclosed evidence.
We mic veterans, nice with the counterintelligence.
Straight militant, bringing undisclosed evidence.
We mic veterans, nice with the counterintelligence.
Straight militant, bringing undisclosed evidence.
We know cap and you know that. We keep the flow stacked, beat the format. The government dossier files is packed, compiled facts. Scheming on cash, cleaning in them filed tax. Security at a max, sure to be some phone taps. The way I move through the map, I'm like Snake and Zanzibar strapped. A rogue soloist, or was he found with a pack? Elaborately assassinated, fell for the trap. So now your hands and feet is bound with the tape on your gap. Bet you hate it, being infiltrated. Torture all your supporters, some camcorder and stream the anguish. Aura of fear on those that's near and whoever participated. Put a tracker on your whip before you dip to Vegas. You knew your ass wouldn't make it. My degree, secret agency, picking up the pieces so I can show you some savory. Disinformation is a form of truth plagiary. Creation of situations to keep us on mental slavery. Manufactured by man, related to Uncle Sam. Vaccinated, thinking you made it. The most intelligent scam. Bionuclear warfare to the point you can't shake hands. Take hostages, make demands, no mistakes, fam. Spark the wick and plug your ears, blam. Hunted by the hitman. Once the man's hit, dip in the nondescript sprinter van. Counterfeit intelligence via limited data plans. Blurred pictures from cell phones trying to figure the trigger man. When all the data displayed, there ain't a fuck to be gave. Peeps incubated in a cubicle, then tucked in the grave. Doctors flubbing the numbers in regards to perished and saved. Pulling the wool on you fools is how history's made. It's fucked up the feeling like being officially played by the system we all betrayed. Underhanded tactics to make the public decision sway. Research is the only way, staying afloat in this corrupt world today.
Streets only beheld by the beholders. Organized minds crew represent till it's over. Our times right now doing exactly what we supposed to. We use the microphone to bring about the full disclosure.
There's always a friend in me that envies me despite the circumstance. They just wanna hold you up so you don't advance. When there's a new opportunity, they're the first to say don't take that chance. But reality, they check their own finance, claiming how successful they are as a freelance. There's always some kind of sword dance when they come around with the plastic smile stance. See through your true colors with a glance, shutting down your great ideas like an avalanche, but really eating up the information like pizza ranch. Eating up your great ideas, telling your other peers, finding out later when with your homies having a beer that makes you steer the opposite way, that makes you feel betrayed. Then you confront them, then they say it's not a big deal, it's okay. They downplay like it's minor, you're just a whiner, an underliner, but really I'm the designer that illustrates and paints the perfect picture, so vivid, exquisite. These frenemies trying to compete, but they know their limits, that they're weak, trying to talk the talk, walk the walk, but they can't properly speak, but they know how to critique. All of a sudden they're fucking Wikipedia geeks, claiming that they knew the information for weeks, that it was leaked, always coming around trying to cheat, claiming they got better but never put in, and keeps it brief. When they leave the cipher, it's a relief, always giving off grief, talking shit, trying to start some beef with your neighbors, calling them haters, but later, who's the real player hater that will fade you?
There's a beauty in the streets only beheld by the beholders. Organized minds crew represent till it's over. Our times right now doing exactly what we supposed to. We use the microphone to bring about the full disclosure. There's a beauty in the streets only beheld by the beholders. Organized minds crew represent till it's over. Our times right now doing exactly what we supposed to. We use the microphone to bring about the full disclosure.
Yo, it's November 4th, 2020. Get the money, pay the homage, skip the college, full of hard knocks from smudge to polish. Survived mad shit, and no, I didn't get demolished. Man, I was thinning at the pockets, playing like the homie and dipping, there's no deposit. And this goes for those that you're thinking that you're knowing so well. Always wanna run a move or have a story to tell. Frenemies set you at ease to stick you in bail, standing right there next to you, wishing you fail. Fake friendin', yo, you envious. Snakes trying to be close to show you where the venom is. In a cinch, it's a stint, no need to penny pinch. These frenemies will laugh and do you if you move an inch. I rep OMC and hopefully you see just who this is.
They run this shit like this, so peep game and you'll live. If you're lame, then you'll give. Until the pressure and the weight of this shit. They got other motherfuckers participating in this. Have your boys send you to jail to play a game with your miss. You better focus, get wise, and analyze this shit. That's OMC for the hip-hop head, supply the fits. From the fiends to the keen, you know we live with this. We've been prescribed to spit, because the music of today sounds like piss and shit. In a bucket like fuck it, and it was left to sit. Frenemies roll a blunt and won't address the big. Or your boy under the bus is to impress a bitch. A little amount, said she burned bright like thermite and widow accounts. Take the Skittles and Scampers, in other words bounce. We about to go cop some drinks and shit we can't pronounce. Sealing the deal in the greenhouse compound. Everyone involved solid so we won't fall down. No frenemies in my circles, guarantee we bank bound. Dealers of the dank pound, somewhere in your dispensary on the streets where the apes found. There's the beauty in the streets only beheld by the beholders. Organized Mindz crew represent till it's over. Our times right now doing exactly what we supposed to. We use the microphone to bring about the full disclosure.
It's the dedication for this hip-hop meditation. We steady blazing for the medication. I feel the rhythm and the inspiration. We collab in the lab for the sensation. They neglect for respect when I grab the mic and check. Hit the ones and twos on the decks. That's how Organize Mindz flex. On this hip-hop movement, quite frequent, with so much improvement. That's how we stay above it, with the rhyme limit, street linguistic. When I get on the mic, I go ballistic. On topic with my optics. Don't get blinded from the mainstream. It's SLOPE and Pro on the MIC, the supreme team. With this hip-hop essential coming out clean. You know what I mean, meditating, medicated from the sticky line green. I do feel the inspiration from this flowing sensation. With different moves and grooves for the music creation. The transcriber, the live wire that doesn't expire. You know who we are, the collective. Dominating the objective, taking down great empires. We are the underground striders for hire, always dodging the crossfire, having beats on repeat, bringing that heat from the amplifier. It's the dedication for this hip-hop meditation. We steady blazing for the medication. I feel the rhythm and the inspiration. We collab in the lab for the sensation.
Soundwave is lavish in your city with MIDI, making beats in the lab, shit with the whole committee. DAP and OMC, we keep it digi. 002 or 003, it doesn't matter to me. I'd rather it be a workstation instead of PC, but that's just me. Jabbing at MPC pads when my creative side is thirsty. Let the vibration surge free, show no mercy to whoever obstructs the construct. Designing clever lines and bass lines that leave you awestruck. Something amazing, crafted, drafted at the tip of a pen to be recited again and again. Play this loud while you swerve with a friend. Gotta play this from beginning to end. Sinister styles laid out with suspense. OMC collab with dabbles of 10. You with the council of men who's experts with the forces exerted by the pad and the pen. We immaculate and elaborate blend of skills and styles. While your ass a crumb snatching, thinking your ass gonna win. He asked for it then.
It's the dedication for this hip-hop meditation. We steady blazing for the medication. I feel the rhythm and the inspiration. We collab in the lab for the sensation. It intrigues me that people think they have a grasp on concept of life, knowledge, and everything else from a click of a button. Grasp the concept to complete the task. Watching fragments moving to the next as fast as possible. Thinking it's suitable not to marinate, relate, and debate with the info, but instead you're stuck on a dro that fakes your cerebro, that makes comprehension so simple. Information moves fast, becoming a jack of all trades, thinking you're a pro, but master of none, son. Thinking you're the top gun, weighing the knowledge by a ton. We just need to slow down to cultivate, to medicate, to educate, before opening another crate of Pandora's box, before you dig into another paradox that's unorthodox, that needs to acquire the full knowledge to adopt in different situation, for the process elimination, for the full examination, to all different aspects, for the variables and context. I know it's a natural selection in the contest, to be on top, to become the best, the right path to success. Ganja blessed with chronic in my chest. Knowledge and wisdom is a test. Personal experience and learning from others comes from the rest. Moving and improving with the greater data to digest. Learning trials and tribulation is the next step for the elevation, the molding and the manifestation of this notion. Links of all generation that's fast pacing. Grasp the concept to complete the task. We're moving too quick, how long will it last?
We entering the era of the quick and the fast. You try to slow it down, but you be the first and you last. 2021, I perceive the world's in hyperspeed. Couldn't deal with the likes of we. Owing to the sea, meditative MCs. Calm as the island breeze, more flows than the seven seas. High bandwidth gigawatts can't stop. Cars increase BPMs in the realm of hip hop. Like the speed of a heartbeat while traveling dark streets. I hear them calling more money, more problems. Fiat cash burnt to ash, you know Bitcoin's revolving. My people on 5G, society has found a way to silence us wisely. Trapped in mobile devices, social media crisis. I don't know what the hype is, I might just disconnect. Big to the cigarette, calm my mind, fade away where the precision rests. We on a mission, yes, you hold a different perspective. Ain't no grounds for disrespect, impersonal on the internet. So what's the plan then? The old ways of living life have been abandoned. Motherfuckers moving too fast, so stop the capping. No brakes, straight gas in this bitch, you know you're crashing. It's just a matter of when and where, and right there you stand, caught up in the crosshairs. If we pillage your village, then we leave the spot bare. Not one life was spared, the fearful hideout and underground layers.
Grasp the concept to complete the task. We're moving too quick, how long will it last?
We entering the era of the quick and the fast. You try to slow it down, but you be the first and you last.
The end is near, so load up the gear. The world's about to implode, we gotta get out of here. Yo, the end is near, it's time to switch gears. Financial gain that causes pain will soon disappear. It's like how long I've been staying in this chronic atmosphere, keeping my flow and sensation so severe that no one wants to come near. I sometimes engage with sage to look for the cure. I engage with rage that distorts the fear as I contort this painting that was smeared for the imperfection, going the right direction to the new frontier. Trying to stay on plant-based, hunters are hunting all the antelopes and deer. Looking in the glimpse of the future, it's all crystal clear as we try to steer in the right direction, but still unclear. To some it's a new year, here we come with the war drums and the architects and the engineers to rebuild the ozone layers in the hemisphere, while the rainforest is getting deforested and the animals are shedding tears. Everyone has a choice in the voice to become a consumer or a volunteer. We can take from the tectonic plate or change your mind state, or we can't persevere. We don't have to taint or paint the natural environment or become a mountaineer. So listen to the natural condition. Who wants to be the next great pioneer? We need to do our best to progress and shift to second gear, to the lunar year. Not to contaminate, just examine the oceans before the coral reefs disappear. We are the celestials in the celestial sphere. Greed has paid a toll, we must interfere. This is organized minds behind enemy lines buzzing in your ear. Another chapter that was written for the unforgiven, that was driven by the world's ambition. Looking at the ocean floors that's glisten. So listen, the end is near, so load up your gear. The world is about to implode, so we gotta get out of here. Yo, the end is near, so load up the gear. The world's about to implode, we gotta get out of here.
Spin at clutch moments in time. trying to live comfortably past reality lines. And if it's on credit, it ain't actually mine. The ends times is defined by doing crime with no time. That's how they living now. Keep the visual in your mind, keeping us all confined, keeping us all in the dark, just so a few can shine. We are limited in time, defined as 10 seconds to disarm this mind. You and your people, feeble lives is on the line, on the ropes. You either on the grind or on that dope. With the lack of time comes a drop in hope. Doesn't stop to grow. Some people just lost and don't know which way they ought to go. That blue cheese won't increase, you got a problem, bro. Arrange my mind, give me some time, it's possible. My mind hyperbolic, mathematics unclockable. The tactics phenomenal, optimal when I drop the flow. Anything less is illogical. I'd rather have a lot of time and not much dough, cause the other way around could be the end for show, or your beginning. I can't tell who's really winning, can't discern hero or villain. I done lost the feeling, all the stress that we be dealing in. And it's in time that the truth will be revealed in. I hip-hop head, instead of quitting I kept building. They said the clock gonna stop ticking, so bricks they start shitting. Stark visions, long line, soup kitchen. Withdraw all funds, salutes glitching. Now who's itching for a fix? Go out and scrape your paws for a bit. Don't come back till you found about all of it. We stay doing, y'all stay just talking shit.
Yo, the end is near, so load up the gear. The world's about to implode, we gotta get out of here. Yo, the end is near, so load up the gear. The world's about to implode, we gotta get out of here. A woman or a man, it can last up to a lifespan. You can't be a DJ or a producer or MC or just a fan. Society is built from family crescents and deadly clans that ran the monarchy to the modern day man. With a gun in his hand, with the choice is yours to implore. There's always something new on the other side of the door. It's up to you to explore or ignore. Sometimes it seems like it's a chore. You just need to tap into your inner core that wants more. The self-driven by ambition till everyone starts to listen. So proceed to succeed, so don't get blinded for man's greed. Don't be a sheep, you must lead. To be keyed as you thrive and feed on this melancholy journey. That doesn't have to be as you perceive. To be self-enlightenment, to achieve. Learning from the trials and tribulations. Don't get deceived for the mental motivation. For your personal manifestation. Meditating, setting off positive vibration in this iration. While we're shedding and blazing, stargazing, life's amazing.
You has you get smashed done. You know when we organize, we getting the task done.
No need for jewelry or the latest in fashion. We're making it happen, cause we getting the task done in orderly fashion.
You has you get smashed done. You know when we organize, we getting the task done.
No need for jewelry or the latest in fashion. We're making it happen, cause we getting the task done in orderly